And one thing that I know that I now suffer from is secondhand embarrassment. The way I was cringing, you would think I was Tanya in that moment. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is doing okay and everyone is doing well. Another day, another Love Island review, as I usually say. A lot to discuss, clearly, because that episode had a lot, okay, going on. But yeah, as I usually and I always say, number one, if you haven't yet subscribed, of course, be sure to subscribe. Definitely join the family because you know you love these daily reviews, honey, okay? And number two, please get cozy and comfy, but hot up your night and your snacks, and let us get into this review. Alrighty, so let us start off with a follow-up from yesterday's episode. So you guys know that Tom was given the opportunity to choose a girl in the villa, which in turn would leave another guy vulnerable because that guy would of course be single, and we know that he ended up choosing Olivia. I didn't really say it yesterday, and I'm going to say it anyway because they end up having a conversation and all of that good stuff. I don't see Olivia and Tom lasting. I don't actually think he's as interested in her as she thinks, and vice versa as well, but we're going to get into that later because we know that Olivia still likes Harris, and I don't actually understand why, because sis is 27 and bro is 21. Let us make that 6-year difference make a lot of sense. What was quite interesting was even in the beginning with the whole situation with Will being left single, I was asking myself if someone died because there was sad music, they were hugging, almost like they told him to go home, which was very unnecessary. But it's Love Island, the dramatics. Are we new to this? I don't think so. Of course, Olivia ended up speaking to the girl saying that she hoped that Tom will pick her, but we will speak about her later on anyway because she still ends up speaking to Harris about how she's still attracted to him. Let's move on to Lana and Ron going for a talk, and he was saying that he was very nervous about the situation, of course, because he does know that Lana is Tom's type. You guys already know how I feel about Ron. I think Ron is an... Is that why that motorbike is making noise outside? But I feel like Ron is an absolute sweetheart. I just think he's so cute. Okay, he's actually just so cute. I did already say this, I think in video 1, that if I did swing that way, Ron is definitely the type of guy that I would go for. I just think he's really cute, even though it's early days. As much as we do know towards the end of the episode with the new girl and everything coming in, things do definitely spice up a bit in terms of Lana and Ron remaining in a couple. But right now, Lana and Ron definitely give me good vibes, and I'm definitely here for them. Let's briefly move on to Tom and Olivia having a chat, talking about sharing a bed. I would rather watch paint dry, if I'm going to be honest with you. I do feel like the chat was just a bit dry. Like, even the camera was panning to Tom, and Tom was just looking into the sky. You know, he's just looking around, just like, yeah, you excited to share a bed with me? Yeah, like, yeah, I'm excited to... Do you know what I mean? So I don't personally feel like they're going to get on. Number one, because I do think Tom's head can easily turn. And two, because I feel like Olivia isn't fully in it with Tom, if you know what I mean. Let's move on to Tanya and Shaq. Okay, a lot of progression in today's episode with both of them, a lot of progression. But Shaq was basically saying that, you know, he's really been thinking about putting things into perspective, you know, he really likes her, you know, gazing into her eyes and blah blah blah. He then ended up leaning for a kiss, and the way Tanya curved him. And one thing that I know that I now suffer from is secondhand embarrassment. The way I was cringing, you would think I was Tanya in that moment, but Tanya literally curved him. He came in for a kiss. She was like, oh, and then ended up going in for a hug. Personally, I'm all here for black love. Okay, you already know what it is. Black love, white love, whatever love. I love love. But I just feel like it's really early. Am I bugging? I feel like it is really early, and other couples who are in a couple are kind of playing it a bit cool, taking things slow. Shaq for me just seems very like into it, and that's not a bad thing because people always say, oh, now that a black guy's giving a black girl attention, you're complaining. Ain't nobody complaining, okay? But I just want Shaq to play it a bit cooler. Just a smidge, just a bit cooler, but we're also going to speak about him later as well. Very interestingly enough, someone actually commented, I believe on yesterday's video, saying that Shaq watches too many Love Island series, and he's basically trying to protect Tanya. You guys already know with the fiasco, many people feeling that black girls don't really find love on Love Island. So if that is the avenue and the route that he has taken, okay, very cute and very considerate. I just wish he played it a bit cooler, okay, just a smidge, just a smidge. Of course, bedtime again, and Shaq was asking Tanya for a kiss, and was saying stuff like, you know, like, I want to keep you close. And then Tanya was like, oh yeah, like, you're gonna have to, don't worry, when it's time is worth the wait. I don't know what sis was talking about because she definitely kissed him 10 seconds later. Yeah, my thoughts still stand. Oh, I don't know, am I bad for cringing? I don't know if I'm bad from cringing, but let me know if you agree with this, right? I'm a girl, and I'm sure if you're a girl you can agree with this, and if you're a guy, definitely take notes. You know, just play it cool, okay? just, yeah, just play it cool. Like, if a guy asks me for a kiss, like, oh yeah, like, can I have a kiss? Like, I don't know, for me, that just low-key gives me the ick just a smidge. Okay, you just gotta play it cool and things will be good. But yeah, very interesting progression with Shaq and Tanya in today's episode. So let's move on to the following morning. Of course, you guys know every single morning the girls go for a little chin wag and the guys also go for a chin wag as well. Olivia actually said that she's a slow burner, so she didn't actually want to cuddle Tom because she feels like cuddling is very intimate, which I do 100% agree with. Cuddling is nice, you know, with the right person, of course, but cuddling, you know, it's a little bit cute. And Tanya, of course, told the girls about the kiss. She did say that after the kiss, you know, like, he was excited, like, really emphasized the excitement, which makes me feel like she low-key does have the ick. Not saying that she doesn't like Shaq, but I think for her as well, she just wishes he kind of played it a bit cooler. Of course, Shaq was also speaking to the lads, and I promise you, Shaq was itching. Okay, Shaq was itching to let the guys know, oh yeah, like, you know, me and Tanya, like, things are progression, man. We made a kiss, we had it this year. I was just thinking, Lord, just play it cool, honey, play it cool. But he did tell them that it was he did tell them, sorry, that it was a good kiss. And of course the guys were happy for him as well. And he did end up asking her for breakfast because, you know, if she has like a breakfast request. I do think Shaq is trying really hard to keep Tanya in his good books, but it's only 2 days, and I think that's what the problem is with a lot of people. It's like, it's been 2 days, just play a bit cooler and maybe things will progress at the right time when they need to as well. Let's move on to Will pulling Lana for a chat. Personally, I wish and I hope that someone comes in for Will. Will is definitely the Dr. Alex / Hugo 2.0 of today's season. I said today's season, this season. Agree with me if you wish, disagree with me if you wish as well. But, you know, Love Island with their casting, they just usually have that one person that's just like Will, if that makes sense. So I just hope someone comes in for him, because I don't think any of the girls in the villa see him on that type of level, and all of them seem to be friend zoning him. As we did see as well, Lana was telling him that, you know, yeah, like, I really do appreciate it, but, you know, like, Ron is kind of like my top priority right now. And Will was like, yeah, no, I understand that, be honest, you know, it's fine, just be honest. But I kind of feel sorry for him. I just really hope someone actually does come in for him. Let's move on to Harry and Olivia having a chat. You guys do already know how I feel about them. 21 and 27. Olivia, stand up. Okay, Olivia, stand up and be real. But he was saying, and she was also saying as well, that they are sexually attracted to one another. She was also saying that looks wise, Tom is grown on her, sorry, but she is leaning more to Harris. No one's saying that she can't find Harris good looking, but I don't know how I feel about Olivia, and I said this in my first review as well. There's something about her. I have a feeling she's going to do something that will upset me very soon in the coming episodes, but there's something about Olivia right now that I can't put my finger on. But I do think her and Harris just need to, like, 21 and 27, sis should just focus on an older guy that ends up coming into the villa and leave Harris for the girl. Anime is there, or Anime is 20. Leave Harris for Anime. Let's move on to Ron getting a text that Zara is here, and you guys do already know in yesterday's episode they did let us know that 2 bombshells were going to be joining the villa, Zara and also David. Now we can start off with Zara briefly. She's a model, absolutely gorgeous. I did actually tweet this as well, and let me know if you agree or you disagree. Is she black? I don't know if she's black or she's mixed race. She was low-key giving me, you know, the Polish girl that was trending. She's always trending, to be honest, but she's Polish, but she blackfishes, and now she looks like she's mixed race. And there's also one other girl as well that recently came to the UK as well. There's a lot, okay? A lot is going on in these streets, okay? A lot is going on. But someone did actually comment on my tweet saying that they think because of her surname, she may be Turkish. So maybe she's Turkish and black, or maybe she's mixed and Turkish. I don't know. But very interesting, okay? Definitely a gorgeous girl, but I'm just wondering, is that really good tan? Or is she actually mixed race? I'm not really sure. We can move on to David. David is from Essex. What do you guys think of David? Okay, I think he has really nice teeth. Yeah, I think David has really nice teeth. He's definitely confident, which we're going to also get into very shortly, because as we know, he did also have a date with Tanya. But yeah, he didn't get a trim. And I know trims aren't everything, but like, you're going on national TV, my guy. No trim? Honey, let us fix it, child. Okay, let's fix it. So Zara ended up having a date with Ron, and David ended up having a date with Tanya. I'll be very honest with you, Zara, you know, Zara and Ron's date, 10 out of 10. I think they have really good chat between one another. You can also tell that they have very good sexual chemistry, very good physical chemistry. They are generally attracted to one another. Zara was of course speaking about his situation with Lana in the villa, because of course he is in a couple, and he was just like, yeah, you know, but you know, you're ticking all my boxes. And why are you telling a girl that she's ticking all your boxes when you know you've got a girl at home? honey, what's going on? But he did let her know that she's 100% ticking all of his boxes and he is very interested in her. She was also saying the same as well, like, you know, you're so nice, you're so charming, you're so this, you're so that. So I ideally think that that was quite a good first date. Moving on to David and Tanya. Tanya looks lovely as always. I think she's a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous girl. I think, you know what the thing is for David, he may not be that good looking for some people, or, you know, some people's type, but he's very confident, and confidence is very attractive. And I think that is what is twanging Tanya to liking him a bit more. I think they did have quite good chat as well. I do think it was quite a positive date between one another. And yeah, he's just really confident, you know, he's got lines, he's got bars, okay? Something that Shaq ain't got, okay? He's actually got game, and I think that allows him to come across as being a lot more attractive, which is why Tanya may also be swinging to that side as well. But overall, I do actually think that they did have both good dates, Ron and Zara, and also Tanya and David. So let's move back to all of them coming to meet everyone else in the villa. They asked Tanya about her first impressions, and she said that, you know, he's really confident and he has really good chat. A side note as well, I'm really liking, I already said this already, but I think Tanya has quite a good personality. So it's nice to kind of see her speaking a bit more and opening up, because we're really starting to see that personality really shine through when it does come to her. Shaq, wait, what? Shaq said he's good looking. Oh yeah, sorry. Okay, cool. So David was speaking to the guys, and Shaq was speaking in his confessional saying, you know, like, yeah, he's a good looking guy, but I'm not really worried. But it was giving worried, because Shaq kept asking David questions like, oh yes, how was your date? Like, how you doing? Like, da-da-da-da-da. So I think David also realized that Shaq is trying to suss him out based on the fact that he's currently in a couple with Tanya. But I just feel like Shaq needs to play it a bit cooler. I think if he plays it a bit cooler, Tanya may potentially lead to that side. But he just seems really inner right now, and that may potentially end up giving Tanya the ick. And because David has more chat and more game than Shaq, she may lean also to that side as well. I don't know why I breathed like that. It's not that deep, Sarah. I also asked Zara about the day too, the dates as well, and she was saying, you know, like, it was a really good date, you know, they had a really good chat. Bless her heart, she even apologized to Lana and was just like, yeah, I know that, you know, you're in a relationship with, or situation with him at the moment and things like that, but he is a really, really nice guy. And Zara was like, yeah, he is, innit? Because sis is stressed. This girl came into the villa and she might take my man. What exactly am I going to do? But Ron was also speaking to the guys, and he was letting them know that, you know, guys, this may be a sticky one. I do really like her, you know, she ticks my boxes, she's a gorgeous girl, she's this and she's that. I already said this before, I really do like Ron. I really like Ron and Lana, but I also think Ron and Zara look really good together, and they clearly have good chat between one another as well. So I do think there is a potential and a possibility that things can spice up between them too. As you know, we ended up getting a small glimpse for wow guys, I'm speaking so fast, and that's because I need to go to bed because I have work early in the morning. I'm just trying to quickly record this video and go to sleep. But we did get a glimpse of tomorrow night. Of course, we saw that Tanya and David had a conversation, Shaq and Zara had a conversation, Zara and Ron had a conversation, and Tanya and Shaq had a conversation as well. So it would be quite interesting to see how David and Zara kind of like bring a new dynamic, a bit of spice to the villa as well. Overall, I do think, by the way, where is Tanya and Kai? Did I see them this episode? Do you think Ron and Zara, there is a very strong possibility that they could get together? And I also do think there is also a very strong possibility that Tanya could lean towards David, just because he is very confident, and girls like confident guys at the end of the day. So yeah guys, that is my review of episode 3 of Love Island. What exactly did you think of that episode? Overall, I do think it was okay. I know it is still early days and it is still week 1, and things definitely do need to start spicing up so people can continue feeling excited to watch the season, even though I know we're going to tune in every single night anyway. I just hope more things spice up now that I guess 2 new bombshells are in the villa. And yeah, I think that is it. So yeah, as always, please let me know what you actually think of that episode. I'm gonna love you and leave you because I am so tired. I'm actually so tired. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Please do take care, stay blessed, and as always, I shall see you tomorrow. Bye.